Here I am mowing. It's Friday. Um, I believe it's the 28th of November, and I'm mowing this lawn. I've been here before. You've seen it in my videos. Um, yeah, so I'm getting it done. You can see how it's coming out. It's looking pretty good considering. Oh, it's cold out here. Yeah, it's cold out here. Um, it rained good last night, so that's good. It rained good. At my house and here you can tell it needed this grass was drying out. You can see how the soil is nice and moist, and this is the pipe work. They did some pipe work for her at this house. You can see last time they were digging, they put in that pipe. I can see that they trenched there, they trenched over here, they ran the pipe through here, and they did something over here. Yeah, oh actually back here too, they ran some cables or something. Yeah, I gotta be careful when I string trim with her new cables and all that stuff. But check it out. I came in the morning and this is what I found. The Bougainvillea bush. I guess it rotted from the trunk, and this is how I found it. Crazy. I was look at that. It's just rotted. It cracked. And this thing was nice and beautiful, full of flowers. As you can see, I had trimmed it. I had trimmed it like three or four times. I had it nice and rounded and everything with flowers. And I noticed last time that I was here that it was dropping all the leaves. I think I commented it. I said, "Wow, because I was thinking maybe I'm gonna have to trim it." But when I saw it, it was all bare. It only had a couple little limbs and flowers on top. I said, "Oh, it must be dropping a leaf. It's gonna come out with new leaf." Well, I guess it was dying. You can, and today, this is what I find. So I'm gonna have to haul this puppy out of here. I'm gonna. The customer's not here, but I'm gonna make record of it and show her what happened, what I saw. Yeah, it's a real shame. Mm, I don't know. Maybe I can plant that little green limb. Yeah, yeah. I don't wanna. I'm afraid this plant might have some sentimental value or something. Um, yeah, it's a shame. Because if I leave it there, it's gonna burn up the grass. Yeah. Anyways, I'm cutting this area. I already got this whole area cut back here, and I gotta cut this side. Yeah, the grass is not very tall at all because it's just not growing. But as you can see, it does make a little difference when I come through it with the mower at 2.5 inch. Um, yeah, so I can barely see. I'm just basically nipping the blades on top. Here, let me get you a closer look. That's what I have done, and this is what needs to be. Yeah, it's just basically. Let me get you down here. See, I'm just basically probably nipping an inch. Yeah, there's a couple of blades that are higher up there, like an inch off the top. Yeah, just taking about an inch. Yeah, let me show you. See. There's a couple of blades. See, that gives you a good view. So basically, I'm gonna continue mowing, and then I'll take care of this bush. See what I can do with that. And let me see these podocarpus. Yeah, I can give these guys a little. I like how they've greened up. I like how they've greened up. Um, Maybe I can give them a little. Um, what I'll do. What I'll do. I'm not gonna bore you with the mowing since it's not that exciting today. I'm gonna mow. I'm gonna string trim. I'm gonna edge and blow it. So I guess when I go to remove this bush, and I'm gonna trim my these little hedges up front here with my electric trimmer. Yeah, I'm gonna use my little electric one. Just give them a little quick touch up, very light touch up. And yeah, because the grass is just pretty much grazing the top of the blades and kind of getting a couple of these leaves mulched up out of the this massive tree is a thorn in my side here on this lawn. Cause man, this thing drops leaves on my lawn like crazy. It's just crazy. You see that? I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Man, it's beautiful, but trees drop leaves. Anyway, yeah, let me see. That's what we're gonna do in this property. I'm gonna bring you along. It's coming out good. Um, Pretty soon my mower is gonna run out of gas and I gotta refuel it again. But yesterday, after I did the recording and the mowing yesterday at the duplex, I went to see the lady who. Well, yeah, I didn't see it off camera, but she pulled me over. She stopped me while I was working. Yeah, she pulled me over while I was working. I was edging and she asked me if I do lawn work. I said, yeah. I actually told her, look, I'm busy right now. I have a lot of customers. But, anyways, sometimes you got to get to work because some of my customers, the grass ain't growing and it has died down some. So, anyways, after I finished the work, I went over to her house. I took a look at the backyard. They had done some tree work and cleaning in her backyard, but they left a bunch of debris, limbs, leaves, twigs, all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to, and there's a big fan, well, not big, but there's a big trunk fan palm that they left there also. I'm going to bucket and cut it up in pieces so I can haul it away with I'm going to bring in the Echo CS 4910 chainsaw. And I'm gonna bring my hard rake and leaf blower and my wheelbarrow, and we're gonna clean up that backyard for her. I already did a little bit of it yesterday with the string trimmer. I knocked down all the weeds along the perimeter of the house in the back, only in the back, and along the side, the right hand side, and then her fence line. I cleaned it up a little bit with the string trimmer. I knocked down the vines, some vines that she had there, not too much. But I did go around the whole fencing. And like I said, I took down all the weeds and stuff. And then I did a little bit of blowing in her front driveway. She had some leaves there. I did a little blowing. And then a little blowing in the backyard where she has the back steps to her back door. And along the side where I trimmed all the weeds that she had back there. And I gathered a little bit of the debris to the backside. So supposedly next week I gotta check my schedule to see how much work I have, what am I available to do, and so I guess I'll bring you along for that cleanup. It's gonna be put everything in the wheelbarrow and haul it to the front to the truck, and then for the palm tree, I gotta cut it up with the chainsaw. So you're gonna see a little bit of chainsaw action. I did sharpen my chains. I got 3 chains now for the saw. I'm not a professional chainsaw technician, but yeah. So I sharpened them. I haven't gotten my raker gauge, depth gauge. It's coming in the mail, so I'll check that later on. And yeah, we're just learning as we go along, bumping heads. You know how it is. Yeah. So let me continue with the mowing, and I'm just gonna bring you today. I like it. I'm not wearing my hat. See, I'm not wearing my signature hat because it's, as you can see, look at the sky. It's nice and cloudy. I actually like this. It's nice and cloudy, not hot. It's cool. I haven't sweated, which like I already have mentioned it. I'm a big sweater. I have a sweating disease where I sweat so much. But yeah. So I'll catch you in a little moment. Thanks. Thanks for watching today.